Hey everybody, Big John here with Deathcraft Dungeon. Today we're talking about Cyberpunk 2077, so jack in and let's do this. Hit the transition. Cyberpunk 2077 is the long-awaited video game from CDProjectRed. It's been, people have been waiting for it for quite a while now. It's finally out. A bit of a controversial start. The game's a bit buggy, of course. Most games are these days, and some people find the game a bit offensive, but we won't talk about that right now because I don't care to. Cyberpunk 2077 takes place in Night City, where you play the Cyber Runner, a dark dystopian future filled with cyber gangers and robots and cyber drug dealers and cyber psychos and hookers, probably, cyber hookers, marital aids just strewn about like it's Burning Man or some shit. It's a really dark and a really gritty game, but I'm really enjoying it. I won't jabber on too much about how great I think the game is, because I really enjoy the game. If you're a fan of Shadowrun and have never heard of Cyberpunk 2077, very similar to Shadowrun, except no elves, dwarves, orcs, or magic. It's a bit more gritty and tech-based, and there's no magic or anything. A lot of the terminology is very similar, like so similar that I think they all just decided that, hey, we're gonna say and name things so that it's close, but we won't get a cease and desist order. Game's a bit glitchy, as you can see from the background. That gun is probably not supposed to be holstered in that man's brain pan. But, it's a new game. It just came out a few days ago, so it's gonna be a bit glitchy. Another glitch, I don't know if this is a glitch or it's intentional, but if you look at the screen, you'll see two of everything. That's because one was the starter gear, and the next one is after I finished Act 1, and the upgraded version of that gear is in your item storage. The game is made by a bunch of people that are a lot like me and have the sense of humor of a 13-year-old, because there's a lot of penis jokes. You'll notice here you get a scam email about, penis enlargements and such. It's nice and goofy and it's fun. Yeah, some of it might border on offensive, but, well, the game's rated M for mature for a reason. If you can't handle it, then just don't play the game. It's that simple. The game, it's really in depth. It's kind of like a cybered out version of Skyrim or something. One of those. It's an open world type game, and everything feels real cool. Like the item storage looks like something a Shadowrunner would have in his garage or his apartment. The skill trees are very diverse, as the little header or footer on the screen says. Every skill so far seems to lead to a myriad of other skills, and all of them have it's about 50-50 split between just a percentage upgrade and a actual new ability. Like one of them in stealth allows you to throw your knives instead of just stabbing with them. The one I recommend getting early is in the crafting tree, which automatically disassembles all junk. And that's really good, so that your inventory doesn't get filled up with the marital aids I mentioned before, which are a junk item and just disassemble automatically. And this leads into a few of my little tips that I've just picked up over my first couple hours in the game. First, when you're done with combat, pick up all the dead bodies, throw them in dumpsters. You get free stealth experience. Pick up all the junk you can once you have that skill, and you get components and a little bit of free crafting experience. So really, just hide all the bodies and steal all the junk. Another little quick tip, hack everything. If it's hackable, give it a shot. Why not? It'll give you free experience on the hacking tree. It will give you money. It will give you components for crafting different speed hacks and such. It's not overly difficult. You'll notice that on the screen there's a hacking interface. There's the brick of alphanumeric pairs. The sequences are on the right for each individual data mine that you're trying to open. and you can choose from the highlighted rows or columns. Once you choose from the row there, say, it shifts and highlights the column, which once you choose an item there, it shifts and highlights the row, and so on, until you either fail or succeed. It's not difficult. I will try to do a full guide on hacking here directly, but I want to get a little more experience with it so I don't look like a total fool. So that's basically my thoughts and a couple little tips on Cyberpunk 2077. It's a fun game. It's enjoyable if you have a sense of humor anyway. If not, then avoid it like the plague, because you might get your feelings hurt. So if you're tired of only having Skyrim and the like, which I love Skyrim, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you want guns instead of sword and sorcery, then pick up Cyberpunk 2077, and hopefully I'll have more guides that'll help you excel at the game. So until next time, from all of us at Deathcraft Dungeons, have a good week, stay healthy, game or die. See you next time.